Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Kurt, and welcome back to Farlands or Bust. It is episode 498, the episode of the chickens. Not really. At least we're starting out with some chicken noises, but we are also starting out with Wolfie's bark and breaking out of the hidey hole and a creeper that is ever so slowly approaching. Let us, as we mentioned, secure the hidey hole for that very reason. And the spider's over there as well. Let's grab Wolfie. Let's get rid of some of this extra blockage in my inventory. And continue west towards the far lands, like I said, in episode 498 on a Tuesday, August 25th, 2015, for your official episode timestamp. But continuing on indeed. We surpassed 1%, a single percent of the way to our $60,000 goal for Child's Play charity this season, Season 6, up to $671.05. 1%! See, that was easy. All you have to do is that 99 more times, and then we will reach the, we will reach the goal, and then we'll hold another Flobathon. And then I'll press F3 again, and we'll see how far we've gotten. Perhaps. Well, actually, no. It's probably not the case that we're going to pass up another, floating point boundary then, because they are going to become further and farther in between. So that's probably not the case. I hope it doesn't take that long for us to reach the Child's Play charity goal. But if you do want to continue getting towards multiple percents of towards our goal, that's at farlandsorbust.com. All one word, all lowercase, although I don't think case matters in the case of URLs, top-level domains, and whatnot. farlandsorbust.com, and right there on the homepage, you have a Child's Play charity widget that tracks and notifies up-to-the-date information about the status of the fundraiser, but then also there's a button. The button says donate. You click on that and you can donate. Am I explaining this simply enough? Click on that, donate, and you can leave a comment with your donation and leave a question or a topic or even just a message or nothing at all. You don't even, no obligation whatsoever to interact at all with old KurtJMac. But if you do, I will hopefully get to that question or comment in a future episode of Farlands or Bust here, and then you shall be mildly amused that your question was answered, perhaps sarcastically, and not at all in the method that you had hoped in Farlands or Bust here. Oh man. Speaking also, I have mediocre news, everyone. The Farlands or Bust podcast, previously available and currently available at flob.podbean.com, is now also available on iTunes. Said with slight contempt. As I mentioned before, I was having problems setting up an iTunes account. You, for whatever reason, need an actual iTunes account to submit a podcast. I suppose that kind of makes sense to prevent just random individuals willy-nilly putting all these podcasts up, but they go through a verification process anyway, so I don't see. Either way, I think the problem was that I was using an old version of iTunes. The newest version of iTunes, by the way, hey, that stinks. Stinks like no other stinkery-doo. It took me a couple minutes to try to figure out how to get the old layout back on the new version, but anyway, yeah. I instead updated my iTunes and went through the whole set up your Apple ID through iTunes rigmarole again. It failed. It failed at first, but then I clicked the button again and it finally succeeded. So from there I was actually able to submit the Farlands or Bust podcast, and it is now indexed on iTunes. In reverse order for some reason. I'm not entirely sure. I'm guessing the most recent episode is on top. We'll find out. This is the first time that I'm publishing an episode whilst it's also listed on iTunes. So I guess we'll find out what order it goes in. Yeah, but right now it's like in reverse order. Newest episode on top, which I suppose kind of makes sense for a feed. So I hope that it just like consistently chooses a consistent method of delivery. But yeah, anyway, that's the long and the short of it. If you are stuck in a glass case of iTunes-ness, then that you can subscribe. Like I said, for the most part, I kind of just wanted to be able to hopefully maybe reach a new audience. Perhaps folks perusing the Vigigames section of the iTunes podcast sites. And I don't know, if you do have an iTunes account, I apologize, but if you do, you can leave reviews as well. I'm not sure what that does for visibility or search results on iTunes, but there's a new place that you can provide comments and feedback. So hurrah, hooray, and whatnot, and indeed, and etc. We're up on iTunes. All right. Enough of that business. Let's talk of other business, specifically YouTube business. Also, another thing that happened while we were away, I forgot to mention. Not only did we see Pluto up close. Not only did we... What else happened? Something else happened while we were away. The TSA got a 95% failing grade. YouTube announced in June YouTube Gaming. It is a dedicated app and website to be released summer 2015 in the United States and the UK at first. You're kind of running out of time, guys. I assume maybe they are fully integrating themselves into the mainstream video game persona, and whenever they set a release date, they're actually going to miss that a couple times, just like actual video games do. Big, you know, main release, main title video games. Am I right? Jokes! These jokes, they don't write themselves. I don't write them at all, honestly, and they could also be debatable as to whether or not they're jokes. But yeah, YouTube Gaming, they're gonna, it's literally, you know for a fact, it is a response to Twitch, which over the weekend here has had like 1 million viewers or something like that for some sort of tournament game thing that I've never cared for. But yeah, like 1 million concurrent viewers on something or other, which is pretty crazy. And that there is the reason why your other Twitch broadcasts and chats have failed. But yeah, YouTube Gaming is going to be launched. There's going to be like, it's basically a different way to organize what is already currently kind of the gaming. If you go to the gaming from the homepage, go to gaming, you'll see just a bunch of lists of random games and only like the top 2% game videos with the millions of views and subscribers, whatever. I'm not salty, but yeah, there's going to be like game hub pages like there are on Twitch. Like you can go to the Minecraft hub page and get just all videos of Minecraft, or I hope it. Yeah, I don't know. You can never. Oh God! For whatever reason, I saw that out of the corner of my eye, and I'm like, it's a blaze. There's no blazes. There's no blazes in this version of the game, and there's no blazes outside of the Nether as well. Oh man. But yeah, there's gonna be like hub pages. The thing, of course, I play a lot of very strange and obscure. I myself am strange and obscure. Strange and obscure video games. A lot of the times Twitch doesn't have them, so like I can't even like manually enter it in. Like I can't say I am playing Proteus. Was Proteus one of them? Or Space Engine, or you know, one of the obscure things that I play. If it's not in their preordained list of a game catalog, then you cannot be playing it. You can play it, but you can't denote that you're playing it. I hope that's not the case with YouTube Gaming. I hope it's more just, you know, whatever it may be. But anyway, so yeah, there are going to be those hub pages. They are obviously with a little jab at Twitch, the Twitch market. 60 frames per second live streaming. So they're going to be revamping what is currently an atrocious live streaming system on YouTube. I'm still a little bit confused. They still haven't really released too much information about it. You go to YouTubeGaming.com or whatever it is, and you're just met with like, "Oop, coming in the summer," and so it's really difficult to know. Like, are all of my videos, because I've put them in the gaming category, are they going to automatically be indexed in YouTube Gaming? It's a separate website. Is there anything separate? I have, it's a little bit weird and kind of concerning. Can you still find the gaming stuff on normal YouTube? I would assume and hope so. Who knows? Only time will tell how they can screw this up, and only time will tell that we will go to sleep and continue walking in the morning. And awakeness. Woo! Spelunk. So yeah, who knows? It's interesting, but I don't think it's like, oh, it's the Twitch killer or blah, blah, blah. I'm having known and been with YouTube as long as I have. I know there's plenty of space for them to fumble this football. They've already kind of a couple, or was it last week? I tweeted out a picture of my analytics. Apparently everybody, most people, I don't know about everybody, but a lot of people had this problem. You go to their YouTube analytics and it suddenly showed that you had negative the amount of subscribers that you had before. So I had 371 whatever thousand subscribers. Suddenly I saw the chart go bzzz, and now I had negative 371,000 subscribers. Woo! The world is collapsing around us. Everything's fine. Worry not. I now owe subscribers. Oh, and you thought college debt was bad. Wait till you get in YouTube debt. Oh, man. So that's... Yeah, I don't trust their analytics. They're always posting something like, oh, last month the view count was calculated incorrectly. That'll be fixed in the next cycle or something like that. It's like, well, how can I trust the current cycle? A couple of times that's happened with our ad revenue calculations were incorrect last year. So here's, really? Well, how do we can't audit you. We can't say, hey, that's wrong, because we don't know. You're the messenger. You're the supplier, the distributor, and the salesperson all in one. We can't check your supply chain to see if we're getting the right numbers on the up and up here. So I'm hesitantly skeptical about this YouTube gaming thing. I mean, so far, what they've been previewing and screenshotting has really all just been the creme de la creme of gaming channels out there. Obviously, we got the top ones like PewDiePie and Woof, yeah, I know, and all these other ones. It doesn't seem like it's gonna benefit the little guy, which is unfortunate. Which has been kind of the trend lately with YouTube, but we'll see. I guess we'll have to see. We can't. There's no other further information for us. I know, Cow. I am as confused about it and concerned as you are. But anyway, we've got some questions here from donors to Child's Play charity. Like I mentioned back at the top of the episode, leaving questions with their donations to Child's Play charity. From Peter and Nikki. Sounds like some sort of bluegrass hipster band, doesn't it? Anyway, you guys should start a band if you haven't already. If there's got to be a ukulele involved at some point. If you had $1 million, what would you change in your life for the better? Is there an option to change things in my life for the worse with $1 million? I would start doing drugs. No, spend it on yourself, family, upgrade your home. I don't know, to be honest. Obviously, well, perhaps not right now, because the stock markets, they're crashing. investing would probably be what you would want to do with money if you suddenly had a windfall like that to kind of not to just splurge it all on yourself and at one go, but to hopefully secure your future. But yeah, right now that'd be not a good idea. Or perhaps the best idea, because sell low, buy high. Wait, no, that's wrong. I've been doing it all wrong. Buy low, sell high. That's the way it goes. Yeah. Dang it. Hold on. I gotta log into my my portfolio really quick. I had that backwards. Woof. I don't know. I'm kind of happy home-wise where I'm at right now. I'm not that much of a lavish, not even lavish, but just I don't even want to, like, you see all these shows or, you know, all these people who buy homes and, oh, I gotta redo the kitchen or I gotta make it myself. I'm like, I don't care. It's a box made of wood that contains the climate-controlled air that you breathe and, like, your refrigerator full of food. I don't really get emotionally attached, or do I need to physically alter a home so that it is me. Obviously, I select the places I live based on preferences, neighborhoods, aesthetics, upkeep, age, and stuff like that. But otherwise, I'm not one to be like, let's build a custom house with this, that, and the other, and I need granite countertops and all stainless steel appliances. And you know, I would never. It's kind of obviously shelter is a primary human need, but it's kind of a secondary thought to me, at least about the specifics. Anyway, I'm going a little bit too deep in there. They're asking what would I do with $1 million. I don't know. I honestly don't know. Obviously, I could relax a little bit more. Perhaps have a little bit more fun with my day-to-day work. I'd still make videos, obviously. I mean, $1 million isn't going to last forever, so you can't, like, retire on $1 million usually. But yeah, I would just be able to worry less. I'm sure I would try to buy some nice things. But even, you know, like, oh, let's buy an old car. Careful, Wolfie. I knew that was going to happen. Now I gotta feed you. Woo! Slippy slidey wolf. Oh, no, sit back down. All right, let's, I guess, oh gosh. All right, well, you're back up to full health. Now we gotta find more pigs. You know, the things that I would like, you know, like, oh, a classic car, or, I don't know, some nice clothes, or a really crazy awesome computer setup. Something like that. But I don't even think I'd buy, like, a new TV, or my TV's fine. So yeah, I don't know. And you know, I'm sure I would find ways to be. Well, they're asking how would I change my life. Obviously, there's the charitable aspect of what you could do with stuff like that, both to charities and then also to, like, family members and people who you know who perhaps are in need of more assistance in that general sense. But you're asking what would I do to make my life better, and yeah, I suppose that's debatable as to whether or not it would necessarily mean better or not. But see, this is my problem. I have, whenever people, like, ask me what my favorites are, or they have hypothetical questions, I get too realistic. Or, like, what superpower would you have? Well, I could fly, but then again, pink sheep, pink sheep, pink sheep, trying to blend in with some pigs. Ha ha! Look at this guy. I would buy myself all the pink sheep in the world with $1 million. Isn't that right, Mr. Pink Sheep? You're really trying to blend in there with those pigs. You could not fool us. We know our pink sheep from our pigs, usually. Bam! Oh, I'm gonna have to kill this guy because Wolfie's sitting down. Alright. Neat. You're a sheep in pig's clothing. Yoink. Spooky noises. Awesome. We've got a pink sheep, guys. We haven't seen a pink sheep since the last day of last Flobathon. Which honestly... Oh, and there we go. More science. When a pink sheep is underneath a shaded area or underneath a block, the top coat turns full pink, as opposed to in the sunlight, it's white. It's like one of those iridescent paint jobs that crazy cars have. I don't normally do this, but I feel it's necessary to start marking when we meet pink sheep. Of course, I did just kill all his pink pig friends. Woof! Oh, can I not? Oh, I can place... Alright. Pink... Oop. Sheep. Of episode 498. Masquerading as a pig. I sure hope that's how you spell masquerading. If it is, that's amazing. If it's not, then I'm pretty sure it's not. But awesome. Pink sheep. Check it out. We're gonna let this one go. The last one I think we sheared. Yeah, and we used the pink sheep at the monument. But this one we're gonna leave to be blending in with the terrain here. Very well, my pink sheepy friend. Oh, can't forget our floating box of crafting. Our box of crafting. You know what? While we're at it, why don't we just sleep near the pink sheep? Pink sheep. All right, let's just do that out here, I suppose. Bing, bong, boom. Boop, and a bop. All right, so some excitement for today's episode. Let's go to sleep for some really more exciting footage. Where'd he go? There he is. How you doing, my friend? And we will continue in the morning. And awakeness, and a pink sheepness. Whoa, and a melted iceness. Crazy there. Crazy. Crazy careful. Neat. Woof. Oh, come back, pink sheep. Come back. Show your face. Show yourself. I'm trying to get a picture. Woof. Woof woofy. Oh, you dang sheep. I'm gonna fall in some water and start to drown. Oh no. God darn it, Wolfie. Oh no, not you. Oh dang, and I missed. Ah, there we go. Pink sheep. Okay, that'll do. That'll do for a screenshot. Wolfie, you crazy noodle. Get out of there. You're gonna go under the ice. Alright, that pink sheep is gonna hang out by that hidey hole, elevated hidey hole for us, so that's fun. Oh, here's some more sheep over here. Your friend's over here! Woof. We've got a question from an anonymous donor. Well, actually 3 questions from anonymous donors. An anonymous donor. We've got multiple questions from anonymous donors, but this one in particular left us 3 questions. What is your favorite biome to traverse? Probably not the ice stuff, because I'm constantly worried. Ah, speaking of which, about Wolfie, like I said, falling underneath and getting trapped under the ice. Also, but favorite? Probably for the scenery. I like the, what are now called the Extreme Hills biome. I suppose also, I have just I have an interest in the basin, I believe, or what they're officially being called. Those tracts of land that seem like the dirt has been wiped off of it, like from a glacier, like a glacier basin, and it just leaves all that exposed smooth stone. I just think that's really neat and interesting looking. I mean, it seems like an actual geological process took place. So that's sort of stuff I like, but those are generally smaller than like a full biome size. But yeah, I tend to probably think more about the scenery versus, say, the ease of travel or whatever. I suppose deserts are kind of tough because of the cactuses in Wolfie, obviously. I don't like the dense forests too much either, because it's hard to see. Like you can't appreciate the forest from the trees. So, yeah. Second question. When, if you play Minecraft outside of Farlands or Bust, do you use wolves? Not so much. They tend to be annoying, especially in multiple. And hello. Sorry, that was like a really annoying sound I just made. Woo! Oh, get sniped, son. I am your father. Not really. I've had. Oh, these. Is this like a spawner down here? I think it's just a random collection of mobs. Oh gosh, it is a spawner. Maybe. No, Wolfie. Uh-oh. Wolfie. Oh, nice murder job. All right, hang out right there. Oh no, it's just a dark. It's just darkness. Wow, I don't think Wolfie took any damage from that guy. Get wrecked, son. Get wrecked. Again, I am his father as well. They were twins, but now they're dead. Well, I guess they were already dead. They were skeletons. All right, taking a morbid turn here on the far lands of Bust. Where are we going? We're going this way. Did I get Wolfie? Yeah, I did. If you follow Mindcrack UHC, the 5th season, I believe it was, I had some bad luck with wolves. They teleported into me. That's when boats worked, but were glitchy. They teleported into me while I was riding in a boat and caused me to inexplicably lose all of my 10 hearts through fall damage. So that was an interesting time. And then another season, I had a single wolf, because I'm like, okay, multiple wolves are dangerous. So I had a single wolf, and he teleported to me right in front of me while I was walking across a ledge and pushed me off the ledge to my doom. So wolves, in general, are not as useful in the actual, at least in competitive Minecraft, as they started out to be. They were the ace in the hole for the Season 3 UHC, but otherwise, they've not proved to be very useful in the day-to-day playing of the game of Minecraft. Same thing with cats. Nobody uses cats anymore, do they? So, that's a shame. That's a shame. And lastly, has Wolfie gotten easier or harder to deal with as the kilometers and years go by? Definitely harder. He's glitching into blocks more frequently, mostly leaf blocks. The whole ice thing. Here's a very small basin I was talking about. Like I said, it's just like normal terrain, but like something came through here and wiped all the dirt off. Which is just, it's just neat to me. It seems like the one part of Minecraft terrain that's actually, what's the word I'm looking for? It's variable, it changes, it evolves, it erodes, eroding. Yeah, there's another part of the basin over there. But yeah, not too much of a difficulty. I've kind of gotten used to the strange ticks and necessary things to do and to avoid walking with a wolf. God, wolf. Sound it out now, Kurt. So I think we're all right. But yeah, it's still a pain, regardless. But yeah, thanks for those questions and the donations, of course. Here is a question from another anonymous donor. Any word on more collaborations with Goober? Please bring him back to the Mindcrack server and show him the things you're building. Not immediately, because we now live in different states, so setting up for a recording would be quite impossible. And I am told, however, that he does indeed still watch the vidges, the YouTube gaming vidges, and even in the case of when he plays his own video games, his mom tells me that he practices his own commentary just out loud, which is pretty neat. But yeah, I did, when I did visit home a couple last month, he had to show me, he got the demo of Surgeon Simulator and had to show me how he played that because he likes my Surgeon Simulator videos. And with that, he was providing commentary while I was watching, so... but yeah, no, he's busy with school and all those sorts of things a kid is busy with. So that's where that's you know, it's kind of one of those things I don't want to overdo. I don't want to make my channel into kids react to making YouTube videos, you know, or anything like that. But yeah, it's even now not as feasible as it once was, because different time zones and whatnot. But I don't know, perhaps maybe this journey is going to take a while. We're going to be here a while, unless you know, YouTube, we get like kicked out by YouTube Gaming. You know, we go to the velvet rope and get denied access. This Far Lands of Bust thing is going to be lasting a while. Perhaps we'll have to check back in with Goober when he has is old enough to have maybe his own computer and his own YouTube channel. Oh Lord. So yeah, let's maybe look forward to that. On another note, do you think streaming midday on Monday is the best time? I would like to be able to watch, but the stream is unfortunately but I'm unfortunately not home until 5 p.m. That was a full heart of damage. What did I just do? I wasn't even paying attention. I was glancing over it to try to read that question correctly. Oh, good thing I didn't go down here, though. That would have been survivable, but... Yikes. Well, first of all, it was, you know, it's never a good time for everybody. Whenever I schedule flobathons, it's never a good time for anybody. Oh, I'm in Australia, or oh, I'm in the UK and it ends when it's like 3 a.m., or oh, this, that, or the other. So it's never a good time for anybody. So you are not alone, my friend. And as much as I would like to, I cannot accommodate for everybody. But secondly, I'm probably switching the live stream days from Monday to Tuesday, because as you know, I record Far Lands or Bustas a day early, and when I started doing that, I was finding that I wasn't... Ooh, that is certainly a spawner. Who goes there? Oh, well, I guess it's not as close as I thought. Oh, okay. Well, can't see you guys, so you don't exist. So yeah, I found I'm like running out of time to record Flob if I'm live streaming all day. So I'll probably switch to a very generically named Twitch Tuesdays, and we'll do, you know, that'll open us up to do more things than simply just the Mindcrack server, but certainly the Mindcrack server, and do other things. I'll just have to maybe arrange it around Far Lands of Bust, because I want to have people watch Far Lands of Bust, but they won't if I'm streaming at the time, so maybe, like, I'll give people a half hour to watch Far Lands of Bust, and then I'll be like, I'm streaming now. Something. Or maybe we'll watch the current episode of Far Lands of Bust together, and I can provide commentary on top of my commentary. Really milking the content there. But yeah, this is going to conclude episode 498. Oh, that was bound to happen. All right. Episode 498 of Far Lands of Bust. You can keep going to farlandsorbust.com to contribute to Child's Play charity. There is also where you can go to like the About page, and there's a FAQs. You can get all your A's queued frequently. Things about like what happened in previous seasons, what the goals are, or what have we raised for Child's Play charity, what are the Far Lands, blah 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 blah. That's a resource for you all to enjoy. But most of all, it's the place to donate to Child's Play charity and get your donations in to help kids get toys, books, and games if they're in the hospital. That's what Child's Play charity does, as you may already know. And I am going to get some torches. Place the bed. Boop. There we go. All right. That was a good episode. Not a bad episode. I had some things to talk about. Answered some questions. Still have more questions here. The list is starting to grow. I gotta start... I don't want to like answer all of them too quick and then have no questions, but the list is here. The list is here indeed, and we are indeed continuing to the Far Lands. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Kurt. I will see you next time. Bye hi, hello.